I'm not playing.
Why?
I don't want to. How about you play by yourselves?
You never play with me.
This game's boring.
You always move on to a different game every time. You never even get to finish anything.
Stop it.
We're not even finished with anything.
First.
You didn't even help me with this.
What?
You didn't even help me with it.
With what?
King Sandpot, of course.
I didn't know you need help.
Just come back and help me.
Alright.
Help me.
I don't.
Help me. Or else I'm not giving
Big
you
thanks to Buxton for sponsoring this video. More on them later.
Talon Flame?
More like talent? Lame. So I recently did a video covering some of the most unique names in Pokemon, and I don't want to give you too many spoilers on that one, but I can assure you, Talonflame was nowhere near that list. Honestly, it's probably the worst name they've ever come up with. In fact, it was featured in our other recent video talking about the worst names in Pokemon. Imagine that. It's like they didn't even try. Like even its Japanese name, Fiero, which is a combination of fire, arrow, and sparrow, is better in English than Talonflame.
Oh! Man, Talonflame's supposed to be an arrow person.
Why they didn't stick with it though? It's too close to
It needs a bow and it needs the bow. And look, see, he's doing the bow pose. See?
I think you tell me.
Yeah, his face looks like the bow thing.
Is in no way a sparrow.
I don't, man, I'm not good with it.
Toe.
What do you need? You defeated it.
What do you need from it?
Hot. I could do this all day. And it's not like that stopped them from doing Kung Fu after doing Kung Fu. Well, at least Fletchling and Fletchinder have pretty okay names. We'll get to the etymology later, but looking at their general appearance, we have a Robin and a Robin. No, really. Despite being radically different in appearance, both the Fire Robin and American Robin act as great fits for the pair, respectively. Admittedly, this is a bit of a cheat since American Robins are true robins, but a species of thrush, a group of medium-sized songbirds found throughout the world. And the name itself was due to a lapse in understanding by European settlers. They noticed that the bird had a bright red breast, and it's just like the European robins back home, so to them, it was the same bird. Yeah, it's a European robin, except it's in America, so let's call it an American robin. Wow. Yeah, people weren't that bright back then. The flame robin, on the other hand, is a true robin. And I don't think I need to explain why a bird called the flame robin would inspire Fletchling. What's more surprising, though, is that there's another type of robin that's an even better fit to the Japanese robin. Wow. Forget Starly and forget Talo. That's literally just a Pokemon. What's with all these regional birds being just literally an animal? When comparing this robin's behavior to the behavior of Fletchinder outlined in the Pokedex, both are extremely territorial, and both will raise their tails as a warning flag and ferociously peck at anything that gets too close to its nest. And this behavior is so ingrained within Fletchling that they brought it to Smash Bros of all places. Like in my friend group, we literally always screamed when a Fletchling came out. Legitimately the scariest Pokemon in the game. But of course, for a big muscular guy like myself, I barely feel it. Go! Yep, not a thing. And even though I mentioned that the American Robin isn't related to the other Robins, it behaves similarly as well. So much so that the red breast serves no courtship purposes at all. Instead, it acts solely as a warning flag. Don't you even think about it. But just like the Fire Robin, the American Robin isn't the top contender for Fletchinder. Take a look at these. These are waxwings, and they are a family of crested songbirds with small red or yellow tips on their primary feathers that appear to be used to see like think of wax candles.
You don't have to challenge metal.
Like these little
I do!
birds with the little flaming tips.
Go to my armor nest.
Flying type. I do spot many similarities between these
Click
goody
armor!
That's the talent.
Click
All you
armor!
do
See
is
what
bring
it
attention
has.
to the Pokedex
Your mom.
Okay, I do have a child in the middle. Look.
Okay, I'm not playing with you.
It finishes its prey off
Yeah.
with a kawaki kick. Its favorite foods are
I need
wingle
help,
and
look.
piggyback. And also the
I'm
carnival
better.
is
Do it yourself.
How?
Finish the
Like
task
doing it
before
yourself,
Talon
man.
gets to me.
It's not that
Oh, I
hard
see
to
the light
do.
over the horizon. Baksu is a premium Japanese snack subscription. Every month they send
I'm
you a
the
tremendous
elite
box of
kind
authentic
of
Japanese goodies from
Lucky.
food businesses all over Japan. Sometimes highlighting
I
seasonal
didn't
festivities and sometimes showcasing treats from specific Japanese regions. And sometimes both.
Wait, let's
This
go.
month, they
Let's
use
go.
Sakura in
Why do you look
Kyoto.
like that?
It is fun. It's got a little man, a little dog, a little bird, a little monkey. Oh, what's that dude? Who was that dude?
I could not tell you what that is.
Thanks to the unique culture guide included in every boxu, it becomes an educational experience as well. The best kind of education, really.
Pure potato. Pure potato. Swear. I can't hear my own thoughts, but it tastes so good.
Boxu makes an excellent gift, and it's perfectly
Okay,
okay to
man.
gift for yourself too, especially when I have a
Doo-doo
discount code
or
for you.
which?
If you click the link
Okay,
in
I'm
the
not-
description and use the
just
code
go.
Watched, you'll get $15 off
I'm the
your
best
order and
witch
help support
ever.
the channel. Look, it's a
Let's
got
go.
to play.
Let's
I
fight it.
Every
Power. Money.
French cuisine. As
I
soon as it's
want to
made.
fight other bosses that have secret stuff too.
I think they're the only one.
And every box has a tea of the
No,
month.
no.
Oh, all right, I ate everything. Now, what was I saying about Talonflame? Its favorite foods are
No,
Wingle and
no,
Peck.
no.
It attacks with a powerful kick and grasps them firmly.
I am getting kicked
Oh
and killed
yeah,
by
we
this
have
guy.
ourselves a clear-cut peregrine falcon. Not only are their appearances strikingly similar,
Then why
to
put 'em in your
stupid.
bug?
Now that's the cherry on top of this flaming
I
chicken
can't.
sundae. Peregrines aren't just the fastest birds on the planet.
I'm
They're
the fastest
animal,
bird.
period. It can't quite reach 310 miles per hour, but it does clock in at an impressive 240, making it faster than NASCAR. So, granted, they don't reach these speeds fully on their own. Rather, they use gravity, falling with style and all.
Why is the timer still on?
High up, and then begin
Did
to
the king not die
with
yet?
its very aerodynamic body. First, the bird will forcefully flap downwards to increase the acceleration, and then it tucks its wings into its body to reduce drag. And that's basically it. It practically ejects itself out of the
can't
sky.
see.
And as you'd expect, the purpose behind this stuff on prey, it's truly genius if you think about it. On top
What
of
does the clever
speed
tune
requiring
do?
aliens
Alright,
after
man,
the
let's
fact,
go.
incredible reaction times to avoid it, this strategy also eliminates unnecessary
Play with
noise
me,
caused by flying
Yeah, you're not playing with
the
me.
only way to avoid
Play
the
with
blast
me.
is to see the falcon falling from the sky.
Yeah.
Register, you're the target and still have time to move or hope it misses it, which rarely happens.
I'm
They
dying
have
already.
Immaculate eyes, and when they reach their prey, they
That's
will
because
either
you
grasp
got
it
the
with
first
its
time
long
when I
and
was
their
a
talons,
teen.
or it will take a more stylish approach. Whoa, it just used its speed to break the duck's little neck. Speaking of ducks, what if I told you there was another bird that fits the bill, even more than the peregrine?
Seems like impossible watch time bait. How could there be another bird
They
out
make
there
guns
that
so
shares
bad.
more similarities with the
What do you
fast and
mean?
French bird Pokemon than the fastest
I got
bird
the
on
gun
Earth that happens
bill.
to live in France? There's no way Talonflame isn't a falcon.
Technically, you're correct. We're now dealing with another species of falcon, the brown falcon from Australia. On the surface, sure, it looks like Talonflame, but most falcons already have this spotted striped body with tear-like eye pattern thing going on, so that's not saying much. It's a falcon. But wait until you hear about their hunting strategy. The Australian outback is a scorching, desert-like, scrubby climate. It sees regular brush fires popping up throughout the dry season. Though it is a regular occurrence in the region, it provides very little benefit to any species other than pyrophytic plants and animals that find new food sources or homes after the fire subsides.
Do you not have any gun upgrades? Do you not have any gun upgrades? You can go little
Thrive
half.
off of fire.
I don't need gun
Wildfire is a
upgrades.
nightmare for small rodents and marsupials fleeing the blaze. This provides the perfect hunting opportunity for surveying raptors to swoop in. But they don't just wait for the fire to bring out the food. Oh, no. In what is probably the most metal hunting method I've ever heard of, they will purposefully spread the fire to areas it naturally would have never reached by grabbing a stick flying just above the flames to purposefully catch the end of the stick on fire and airdrop it over unburned shrubs where it thinks its food lives. And this right here, this fire-wielding behavior
If I don't get
has rightfully
anything,
earned
that
the
because
Ralph-Founding
and I did most of the
Australian
damage.
fire.
What the hell is this for?
Just
then?
like peregrine
Mom,
and most birds of prey for that matter, their
that's
main
what that's
weapon is
for.
their talons, which is why it's such a significant
Yeah!
part of its crummy name. And hey, while we're on the topic of names again, let me uphold my promise from before and revisit Fletchling.
You didn't even need my help.
The evolutionary line has
No, I
distinct
did.
pointed
I didn't
arrows.
even do
Growing
anything.
a
You
new one
need to
each
do
time it
one.
grows.
You need to do
This
one times
almost definitely is
damage.
done to signify the increase in speed each
Dude,
evolution
who's
gets. But
this
when
guy?
breaking
I
down
have
their
to be
names, you get a
black.
Fletch or Fletchling and a cindering Fletch. For those unaware, a Fletch is the feathery part on the tail
Stop
end of an
moving!
Oh my
Ain't
god,
no
man. Man, these bird Pokemons are arrows.
Ew.
Man, the bird Pokemons are bow and arrows. And see, look. Man, look, it's like the end of the bow. And this is like the bow.
and has these
So they go,
distinct pointed
bop.
arrows on their
That's not sharp. That one was the sharpest of all of them.
Man, they're all sharp.
That was the baddest.
Man, that is sharp.
tails.
Man, that is the bow and arrow at the same time, man.
On each tongue
Do you
bone.
not see his wings?
Almost
Ew.
definitely is done to signify the increase in speed each evolution gets. But when breaking down their names, you get a Fletch or Fletchling and a cindering Fletch. For those unaware, a Fletch is the
See,
feathery
man, look, their tails look like that.
tail end of an arrow.
That's the same thing as
The
this.
arrow connections don't just
No, it's
stop
not.
at the Fletch.
Yes,
Remember
it
that
is.
poking trauma we faced a bit ago?
We
Notice
have
in
the arrow
context,
tip.
can't we interpret their beaks as the arrowheads on the arrow and their big tail feathers as the Fletch? Now, this is going to sound
Then you
really
put an arrowhead on
stupid,
it.
but if you think about it, arrows are kind of a weapon equivalent of birds, are they not?
No.
Oh, they're flying
Like, it
weapons.
doesn't make a lot of sense, but when you say it out loud, it just sounds right. Arrows, the birds of weapons. Still not convinced?
The birds of
we would've set them
weapons,
on
man.
fire. The
See?
arrows. Not the
They fly too.
What if we were to set the arrows?
Arrows fly.
Flaming arrows away! By dipping arrows in tar, armies from almost every nation across Eurasia used
Flaming
these weapons. During
arrows
their first
away!
iteration, they were mostly used
Is
as
that
an
the- is
intimidation
that-
tactic
did
rather
they
than
change
serving
the
an
name
actual
because of
wartime
that?
advantage. In some cases, they could be used as marker points so that firing armies could see
Did they
where
change
routes
their
their
name
arrows
because
were
of
landing
that?
still in the dark and could then readjust their
Did
tracks
they change
accordingly.
their
But
name
most of
because
the
of
time,
that?
flaming arrows would burn out before even hitting the ground. That is, until they were used in conjunction with the very bird-shaped crossbow, which allowed them to be
Oh my
fired
god,
long
man.
distance.
Oh my god, that looks like the man, that looks like the Pokemon. See, this is the wings and this is the head.
Well, where's the head?
This is the legs. See, it's doing the wing shape.
They also modified the arrow and bolt designs by twisting the wiring to create a basket or cage structure where
What?
flammable material could be packed into, and thus the arrow would burn longer and
Oh my
also
god,
have a
man.
hard time
Whoa.
being put
Who
out.
made that
Is
arrow?
black cage
That's so
kind of
smart.
like closed talons, or is that just me and I'm scratching?
It looks like bird legs. You see when they grab?
Who made the arrow?
I don't know.
against
But
rocks
they were
with
smart.
on-fire talons.
They made that so
This
they can
design
keep the
let
fire
them
in it,
finally be used
They can
as a
keep the thing
useful
that
distance
goes on fire
tool
easy
to
and
destroy
so
woody
it goes on
structures.
fire for a long time.
And yes, in the Middle Ages, the French
And
used these
yes.
weapons too. Though they didn't
Yo,
invent them
mama,
or
so
advance them in any
stupid.
way. Though it is worth noting
You
that
move
during the
faster
14th
and
century,
then-
right in the middle of the medieval period, Islamic forces were quite fond of French crossbows. In fact, they called them "cos al this word, and it directly translates to Frankish bow. Oh yeah, the French were known as the Franks first, since they were always a bunch of units. But yes, the Franks used crossbows so much that many outsiders referred to crossbows as Frankish bows. Even though the French didn't invent them, that honor goes to the Chinese in the 4th century BC. But it's not the first time non-French items have been assigned to the French. I mean, you got
Pilgrim OP
mayonnaise,
Bill
toast,
insane
fries,
DPS.
keys. Yeah, keys. The heck is
I
left
didn't
key
need a
doing in
key.
Kalos? We did a video about that here. It's actually really, really cool.
Mondo
And
and cheese.
never stop using the knife.
Wait, how did they Mondo and cheese? Hi, let's see how they Mondo and cheese in an hour. What goes in? How did they choose a Mondo ring? By insane build. landscape on the strong lamb spilled. I never saw that. OP, insanely OP, critical gun build. Oh, shadows, oh please. They called it as shit. They called it sheesh. Unlocking out of Paris. Best meal and see how do I get the bleed thing? How do I get the bleed bell? How? I'm not using the blood drip, am I? Blood drip.
Microwave or to stove? That is the question.
I am not linked.
Why is there a hot dog in your sandwich? Is that Oreos?
Good mythical summer, and yes, you're not linked.
It's true. I'm Stevie.
Hey,